Okay, so far we have seen how to create a linked list, how to insert nodes at various positions in linked list, how to delete nodes from linked list. Now in this tutorial we will be seeing some more operations. The first such operation is traverse the linked list, and based on this traversal technique we can do, because traversal allows you to go to each node of the linked list. Suppose this is your linked list. Okay, forget this is your linked list containing 1, 2 and 3 in it. If this is a linked list, what you can do, if you are able to go from this node to this node to this node using the function called traverse, what you can do, you can either double each such function, you can multiply it by 2, you can do some more operations, you can either print these values. So if you are allowed to go to each node of the linked list, you can do certain kind of operations based on what kind of data stored there. Okay, so we will use here, using traversal technique, we will apply print function on these nodes. So print node in linked list will be our second target in this lecture. And the third one is reverse the linked list. Okay, so these three functions, we'll see how to develop these three functions in C to do certain kind of operations. Okay, so the first one is traversal, and for traversal what you want to do, suppose this is your linked list, this is storing address say 1000, this is address 1000, this is say 1, and it is storing address 2000, which actually is pointing to the base address of next node, that is 2000, this is 2, and say it is storing 3000, which is basically pointing to the next node, and say this is null, that means it's not pointing to any other location, and this is address 3000. So now we want to traverse the nodes in this linked list. Okay, so for that there should be a function which should be called from your main function. Okay, that should take this struct ll star type pointer, that is our head, which is this node. We defined how a node should be there, how a node in this linked list which we are discussing should be defined in very previous lectures. Okay, which contains int data and a pointer of the same kind. Okay, now we want to do something in with this linked list. So basically traversal is what? Traversal is you have a pointer, basically you want to have another pointer which is a temporary pointer which points to each of these nodes one by one, and then we can have the control of each node. Okay, so we want to have a pointer say of type ll star say b, or some temporary variable, some temporary pointer, and that temp is pointing to the base node, that is the head node. Okay, now we have this node. What we can do now, we can do some kind of operation based on some condition. We can go to each node now, like if we have this control, this is temp. Okay, temp can be here, then temp can be shifted to this by this statement, temp equals to temps link. Okay, so when this statement is executed, temp points to this node, and then again temp points to this node. So there is a loop which we can create. Okay, and that loop is infinite without any condition, so we need to provide the condition first. So what should be the stopping condition, what should be the base condition here? So to okay, let me, temp is this node, then at the second iteration temp should be here, then the third iteration temp should be here, and we want to do this till we get this null. So we want temp not null. Okay, all the time when we get temp equals to null, we stop. So now what we are set with the condition. Now what we can do, we can go from temp to temp link. Okay, so here initially temp is here, and you can do some kind of operation. Okay, first do the operation because you want to do on this node also, right? This is the node, and first perform your operation and then go to the next node. This is how you go to the next node. Okay, so this is where you can put some operation. So this is a simple traversal function. You can just comment it out. When you comment it out, you are just done with this function. But this singly standalone traversal function is of no any usage. Okay, so what you want to do, you just use it to print. Okay, you can either put counter, say count equals to count plus plus, count plus 1. Okay, in that case you are counting the nodes in the linked list. Here I am printing it, print linked list. Okay, or print node, or simply print list. Okay, so this will do the same, this will follow the same structure which was used for the traversal, but here instead of doing some vague operation, we are performing printing. So now we have this temp equals to head, the temp is pointing to head. Now we want to print it, so just print f. This is the integer part, right? This is integer, so we can put it, we can give that one only. So temp is pointing to data which is to be printed. This is temp data. Initially it will print 1, then we have this node is done, then we can shift it. So now temp can point to next node. Okay, now temp is here, and now we can do this condition check. Is it null? No, it is pointing to this node which is not null. So again print this node, and then temp again comes to this node. Is it null? No. So again print it, and then temp is shifted to one more position. So now this is temp which is null. When temp points to this which is null, this condition is false. Null not equals to null, false. So it comes out of this loop. Okay, and then what, we are done. Okay, so then we know that we have traversed every node in the linked list. Now we can use the same operation, the same idea to go through each node and do some more operation like reversal, which is the next target. Okay, so now we will reverse the linked list. Suppose this is your linked list. This is storing say 1000 in it, and this is pointing to the base address which is 1000 containing 1 in it, and it is pointing to 2000. It is containing 2 and 3000 because this is base address 2000. This is 3000. This is this address, and it contains 4000. 4, and this is containing 0, that means null. Okay, and it is this base address 4000. Now we want to reverse it. How we will reversing it? In case of reversal, what you will do, you will just do this operation. This will point to, this head which is right now pointing to this should point to this node. This shouldn't be null. This should point to this node. This should point to this node, and this link should point to this node, and this should be null instead of pointing to this. Okay, so this is the idea. So basically what you are doing is you are just modifying the links in this list. You, instead of pointing it null, what you are doing is it should point to base address of the previous node, that is 3000. So this is 3000. Head should point to the base address of this node, that is 4000. Okay, so head is 4000 here. Head is pointing to 4000. Similarly, this node should point to previous node's base address, that is 2000, and similarly this node should point to the base address of previous node, that is 1000, and this is 1, and this should point to 0. This is null. Okay, and if it's pointing, then there are links. Basically, link means these pointers. Okay, so this is how we create our linked list, by just changing the directions of these links. And how will it be done? Just change the addresses, that's it. So okay, let's see, can I do this in this lecture? Okay, let's try. Reverse linked list, and this is the pointer head. Okay, I'm not writing type all the time now. So reverse linked list, and how we will be doing this? For this we need basically 3 pointers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is null. And what I want to do is, I want to have 3 pointers. One is previous, this is current, and this will be the next pointer. Why? Because once we break a link, first of all, to change the direction of this link, I note the control in over both these nodes, because this should point to this. Okay, so I want this pointer as well as this pointer, I mean the control over these 2 pointers. Okay, and this is for the sake of bookkeeping, because some kind of loop should be there, and each time the loop goes for the next round, some information should be kept intact, so that previous will be storing. Okay, you will see while I am implementing it. Okay, so initially this is head, and we have these 3 pointers, so I am just defining these 3 pointers as previous, current, and next. Okay, so I just defined these 3, and now this previous is null, it is not pointing to anywhere else. Current is pointing to the head initially, and next is not set right now, because actually we don't need next in this round basically, or we can do this operation inside the loop. And what is this loop? Loop is going to go through each node and shifting. So loop, each time there will be 3 pointers, and those will be shifted, the 3 pointers will be shifted each time by 1. Okay, that's the whole idea, and those will be resetting the links, so that we can have the reversed linked list. So what we want to do, we have previous, we have current right now, and we want to, okay, there should be some condition, we are not aware of that right now. So what we want to do now, we want to have next. Okay, let me use different color for this. We want to have next, because there should be, once I break this link, I will lose the control over this node. So for that I am using this next node. Okay, so now this next, and I should do this before breaking the link, so I am assigning next as current's link. Okay, so now I can break this, though it is still there. Now I am able to break it, so I will break it as current's link will be what? Current's link will be previous is null. And then what? I have just basically reversed this. For this node I am done. Okay, though it is still pointing to the head. Am I right? Yeah. So head is still there, but let it be there. I am just using previous and current, so I am done with this current's link is previous. I am done. Now I can shift this window of these 3 pointers by 1 to the right. So how I will be doing this? I will be setting first previous. If I do this here, like current equals to next, then this will be not possible to shift by 1. So first I should always start from left. Okay, so how I will be doing? Previous equals to current. So this previous is now pointing to this node, and now I can shift the current to here by current equals to next. Okay, so each time, now in this loop, what is the current condition? Previous is pointing to this, and current is pointing to this node, and next is also pointing to this node. Now what? In the next iteration, next will be here, okay, and current's link, so we have control over this. Now we can break this link, and this is our current's link, this is our current, right? This is our current, and current's link, that is this part, should set to previous is this node. So we set to this, and now we can again move further, okay, and just reassigning. So this is previous, this is current, and this is next. Now in the third iteration, what we are doing, we are setting next to this node, we are setting currents linked to previous, and now what, this link is broken and this is next. And in the final iteration, previous would be here, current would be here, next would be null, okay. And we want to do this, and then current, and in this iteration previous will be current, so previous will come here, okay, and current will be next. So current and next, in the end of the final iteration, current and next both will be null. So what we need to check, we need to check whether previous link, okay, whether previous link, or say not previous link, previous link is anyhow current, and we have the pointer for that. Use current if current not equals to null. Till then do this operation, okay. So this is how we do the reversal of the linked list. Thank you.